Hello, folks. This is Joe from MIGeekScene. I'm at Random BattleCon. I'm standing next to Stefanie Shall, who is from Shuto Con, and actually that's what we're going to talk about today. Stephanie, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
No problem. Stephanie, I know what Shuto Con is, but there are some folks, maybe 6, that don't know what Shuto Con is. Could you please talk about Shuto Con?
Shuto Con is our annual anime convention that we have in Lansing, Michigan. It's usually in March. It's going to be in March this upcoming year. In a few years, we had it in April, just because of calendar things that were going on at the time. But this year, it's March 18th through 20th, 2016.
I already have my tickets for that, actually.
Yay!
Yes, actually. Truth be told, those who've been following MIGeekScene, I debuted at ShutoCon this year, and it was a very fun time. I enjoyed it immensely, and I was hoping to eventually talk to you about it and try to help plug your event.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already on the calendar. So, what makes ShutoCon different from other anime conventions?
At ShutoCon, we generally, we're like other anime cons. We have guests and artists and dealers. But the thing that sets ShutoCon apart, in a way, from other cons is we like to do our Safe Space initiative, which is essentially we have our attendees' best interests in heart. So we want to make them safe and feel secure. We want them to be themselves when they come to our con. So we're always having our security be on the lookout for anybody that's bullying our attendees while they're there. All of our attendees can make reports if they feel harassed for any kind of situation, very openly. This year we'll actually have a phone number that people can call if they're feeling particularly harassed. And it is ShutoCon. I mean, generally when people come, they know that we all love each other and we're all, friends with each other essentially. So they're typically good, and nice to each other. But we do have some plans for new things. We want to keep our non-binary and gender neutral friends in mind. So we're hoping to do a gender neutral bathroom.
Okay.
Still in the works. It's not 100% confirmed or anything. And as always, just our staff is trained to be able to make sure everybody is having a safe and fun time.
That's excellent. One of the things that I did enjoy about the event that I went to this year, one of the panels that I went to was called, I believe, It Gets Better, and was talking about people of the LGBTQ community. I have to add that one in there. And it blew my mind. And it's unfortunate for some of the things that people have to go through just trying to live and enjoy their life.
Yeah.
But the fact that you folks had a panel like that, speaks volumes about you. And I just, like I wrote in my review, thanks for having that. It was a very good panel to attend. And Jamie, I don't know what his last name is, but the dude was pretty cool.
Jamie McGonigal?
Yes.
Yes. Our It Gets Better panel, there's other cons that do it too.
Okay.
Originally, it was started by Greg Ayers when he came a few years ago. He was doing it as a part of his appearance as he did the panel, and basically the panel was, he would host it, and then our attendees at another con would go and kind of talk about their experiences and just kind of let out some steam a little bit for the things that they have faced. And, it's a really supportive and nurturing environment. So, if anybody had any kind of particular emotional things that they wanted to just kind of talk about, it was a nice, safe environment for everybody to do so. And we had that for 2 years, I believe. And then this last year, our guest, Jamie McGonigal, came and did that as well because he's a very big activist in the LGBTA community, QT, all the spectrum.
I was like, was it A as well?
A for asexual.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I personally don't keep track of those things. I just treat people as people.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. And there's so many other, smaller spectrums that, you could just have the algorithm, blah, 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 it's everybody. Everybody is everybody. We're all the same. So we did that, and there's actually It Gets Better ShutoCon group on Facebook that our attendees can join, and if they're feeling any kind of pressures or issues or something they just want to get off their chest at the time, they're able to post that in the group and have a nice support group for that.
That's excellent that you provide, not necessarily a haven, but just a place. I mean, more power to you.
Thank
if
you.
I had a head, I would tip it to you.
Thank
Boy,
you.
this interview is coming off as like gratuitous smoke blowing. Like, no. How did Shuto Con come about?
It started as an idea. My husband and I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida, and when I lived down there, I was the president of our anime club at the college. So when I graduated college, a year later, my husband and I moved up here because we were going to have a baby and we wanted to be by family. And when we moved up here, there really wasn't that much stuff in our area at the time. There was,
Lansing?
well, Michigan in general. We had Youmacon that was here, already very established. I think they were their 5th year when we moved up here, and then JFAX was probably in their like 15th year.
Yeah.
But other than that, other than like a few small local events, there wasn't anything in our middle area. So we ended up going to the head of JFAX and the head of Youmacon, and we asked them, we let them know what we would like to do, and we pretty much kind of got their blessing, and that's how Shuto Con was formed. Is we just wanted to have an event that wasn't close to Youmacon. It was originally 6 months out from Youmacon and like 4 or 5 months out from JFAX. We just wanted to do something in the spring.
Oh.
So.
And I recall our previous conversation, you invested every last cent into this.
Yes, there was a year we were basically living off like ramen because we took all of our life savings and poured our hearts and souls and funds into Shuto Con. And fortunately for us, it was a amazing success in our first year. We had over 1,300 attendees our first year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You took the chance and it paid off. I mean, a lot of people are just afraid to take that first chance. So
yeah,
more power to you on that as well.
Thank you.
No problem. What are some of the guests that are coming up this year?
We have lots of guests. Basically, this year we're doing a best of. We've been doing reunions basically every other year. We had a large Dragon Ball reunion, and this year in 2015 we had a Black Butler reunion. So this year we have returning guests Monica Rial, Ian Sinclair. We just signed on our Bruce Elliott, Tyson Reinhardt, and Chris Sabat. We got Todd Habercorn back, and Chris Rager. And if I'm forgetting anybody, everybody can go to our website.
We'll plug that later.
Yeah, and check our guest list right now. And we're currently signing on bands too.
Oh,
so
okay.
We'll have some announcements for that.
That was a cool thing that I witnessed at Shuto Con this year. I was able to witness Mega Ran, who I had heard of, and saw him for the first time. That was actually my first hip-hop concert. Not my area of music, but I still enjoyed what that guy did.
Yeah, his concert was great. And then, like, I don't know if you saw them, but we got, like, 2D6 and my
I caught the
parents'
tail
favorite
end.
music.
I took a photo or two of them. And my parents' favorite music. Unfortunately, every time Stefos played a show, I've missed out because I was doing other things. And I know this is going to be out a lot later, but I will definitely catch your show this weekend.
And then you'll have to say how good it was. And that everybody should always go see her show.
Yeah. Well, I did a video interview with her, so check that out.
Yes.
Plug for myself.
Woo.
Yes. All right. Well, since we're still on Shuto Con, and obviously it's an anime convention, talk about you for a second. What are some of your favorite anime series and movies throughout the years?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I will fully admit, ever since I became a mom, I have a 6-year-old daughter. I haven't been able to watch quite as much anime as I used to in my younger childless years.
Same here.
But my lifelong favorite is Urusei Yatsura, Lum from, like, Beautiful Dreamer. She's the girl with the teal hair and the little tiny horns and the tiger stripe bikini.
I've not seen that, so
Oh,
people are
okay.
like, "Oh, I can't believe you haven't seen that."
Yeah.
Sorry, there's so much out there.
No, it's so old. Like it shows my age, but
Yeah, because we're so old, you know.
well, that's like the first anime that I really got into. I saw it on Sci-Fi like way back in the day, Saturday, night when they had those animes. I had like Akira and stuff on the TV. So that was like my first love, and then
Was
obviously
that your first exposure to anime?
essentially, like officially exposure. When I was in high school in the 90s, when to show my age, I had a lot of friends that drew like anime. It was very like, she's drawing anime. Oh my God, what is this cool style? So I got into it then, and obviously there was like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z that was on TV and stuff. So I mean, that was all the exposure that I had.
Well, I mean, for me, when I was younger, it was Voltron.
Mm-hmm.
And truth be told, back then when I was in high school, I would legitimately, back in Grand Rapids, would get up close to 5:30 in the morning to watch Sailor Moon.
Yep. On
And
USA.
I don't know if it was USA. I know that there was like some pastor trying to get money, and then Sailor Moon.
Yep.
And then I would watch Ronin Warriors too. And yes, I go back in the day too. And obviously Dragon Ball Z was a gateway anime for a lot of folks.
Yes, yeah, it was. On top of all the other things, Pokemon. I had Pokemon trading cards and stuff when I first started. So after I graduated, I went to college, and that's when I started the anime club at my college, where I was president of 2.5 years until I graduated. And I mean, we had meetings like every week, which we would premiere things.
That's pretty cool.
Back in the day, there was like I can't remember the company, but there was a company that would send us demo discs like every month, and we'd be able to demo their latest stuff. I don't think it was Funimation, but maybe it was
Bandai.
Yeah, it might have been Bandai. But so we would like show the premiere, whatever premiere that they had on there, and then we over the summer. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
I could just imagine John from JFAX like, no, these are the,
And he might know too, because he did the anime club thing obviously over there, and they may have sent them too. It was a program that they used to do like in the early 2000s to mid 2000s, that they would just, if you were anime club, you could sign up for that. Unfortunately, I think that program is gone now, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, people are like, who's John? Well, he's a real cool dude who ran this awesome anime convention in Grand Rapids or Allendale called JFAX.
Yep.
He has stepped down, and another dude has took over by the name of Will, who will certainly handle it rather well.
Oh, yes.
Will's a cool guy.
I cannot wait for JFAX next year. I'm really excited for it.
I'm looking forward to it, too. I always base my vacations around it, truth be told.
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, a little bit more on you. You run a business where you make various things.
Yes.
Would you care to talk about that?
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I run Creepy Kawaii, which was formerly known as Otaku Malls when I first started doing Artist Alley. I've been doing it since 2007. Mm-hmm. I just recently changed the name just because I wanted to focus more on creepy, cute things versus just Japanese-inspired things. Mm-hmm. I'm very inspired by, like, yokai and things like that.
Oh, demons.
Yes, exactly. So a lot of the more, like, yokai things, like the Kasakara or, like, tanukis, stuff like that, I've done designs of. But now...
Not necessarily kappas?
Yeah, I do. I did have a kappa. Yep, I actually sold my last kappa chain, like my last con. So, but now I'm focusing on like more creepy, cute things. I have a 2-headed turtle plush. I have an octopus, a drowned octopus, essentially with like a skeleton skull bow on her head, and a cookie spider to help people overcome their fear of spiders.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Yeah,
can't do it. Delicious as cookies are, I just can't do it.
I have a phobia of spiders myself, and I force myself to look at a whole bunch of images of like really cute microscopic jumping spiders.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because I needed to know how they look like in their eyes to be able to get the eyes right. And they're actually really adorable when they're tiny, but when they're like
Brazilian wandering spiders?
Yeah, exactly.
Get it? No?
Tarantulas, no.
I was like,
gross.
I thought you were doing this to somehow build up an intolerance, kind of like the Princess Bride.
Yeah. I can tolerate spiders a little bit now that I kind of know what they look like at a microscopic level, but they're still kind of frightening.
Small
to
ones
me.
I can sort of handle.
It's just the ones that when you're in your basement and they kind of
Dude,
get in your
that's
face.
that's just rough. There's been times I've been at the computer and like it would come down and I would flip out.
Throw your stuff all over the place. Yes. No, I completely understand. So, but for Creepy Kawaii, I just recently did a Kickstarter over the winter, and that's how I was able to fund my new plushed out line. So, and since then it's been pretty successful. I've been really happy with the results. So,
So where can people find out more about that?
oh, they can go on my website, creepykawaii.com. It's creepy, CREEPYKAWAII.com, or they can go to my Facebook as well, and then I update pretty frequently on my Facebook, and sometimes do like promotional giveaways and things.
Okay. And if people wanted to find out more about Shuto Con,
They can go to shutocon.com. It's SHUTOCON.com.
what would you like, as we're wrapping this up, what would you like to say to the attendees of Shuto Con that have been coming over the years?
Our attendees have been some of the best in the industry. I mean, our attendees are so incredibly diehard for our convention. I mean, they are so supportive, and I mean, even on my Facebook, if I'm friends with some ShutoCon attendees, you know, and I'm having a rough day and say something, I mean, they are always there to like give me a lot of really good moral support and everything. So I mean, if I'm having a really particularly bad day, a lot of them are around to cheer me up. So I'm incredibly thankful for that. And I mean, as anybody that has come to opening ceremonies knows, I cry like every single time just because I'm so honored to have everybody be behind us so much. So our attendees are the best attendees in the world.
Yeah, when I was here this year, I did not get a bad vibe at all. No drama, no nothing, and everyone was so cool, including the staff.
And everybody, it's just a thing about ShutoCon is we've built up the safe space, and you know we have a constant like be positive while you're at the con. You know, no drama. We don't want drama. Leave drama at the house
Or on the television.
Yeah, exactly. And you know people understand that when they come, and they're just awesome that way. And I genuinely wish people would have the same attitude when they go to other anime cons. You know, go to enjoy yourself. Don't go because you feel like this need to go, or you know you're being pressured to go. Go because you want to, because you want to have a weekend of fun for yourself.
What's fun?
Know? Yeah.
Don't get caught up so much in
don't get caught up in things.
things that
just
really don't
come.
make a difference in the long run.
Exactly. I mean, like, when else can you just go somewhere for a weekend and just be who you want to be, you know?
Around similar people.
Yes, exactly.
Do you get that in everyday life?
Right, exactly.
So why bring in the drama from that
Yep.
into that? I never understood the concept of that.
It's just how it is these days.
But no, once again, thank you for granting this interview.
Yes.
I appreciate it a lot.
Yes,
So.
thank you very much.
No problem. Well, folks, this is Joe from MIGeekScene, standing next to Stefanie Shall of Shuto Con at Random BattleCon. Take it easy, folks.
Bye.